November 23rd, 2021. 2 days away from Turkey Day. Man, so yesterday was real busy, and everybody in the world expects tomorrow to be busy. Nobody cooks the day before Thanksgiving. So what's Tuesday going to be like? If there was going to be a slow day this week, it's going to be Tuesday, right? So keep that in mind, people. Today might, I don't know. I'm not saying it's going to be slow. I think it could be okay. But if there is going to be a slow day this week, it's today. So just kind of keep that in mind, people. So I wanted to talk a little bit about hidden tips. So, a lot of people hate them and all that. They think that we should know all of our tips up front. I don't disagree with any of that, but I understand why. They do that. It's because the deliveries without hidden tips would never get picked up. We would obviously we're all fairly intelligent. We would all pick up the hidden tip deliveries first, and the other food would just sit there. Now you can make the case that's the way it should work, but you can also make the case, hey, you got to have, if you're going to be profitable, you're going to need people, you're going to need all kinds. It's the same way with us. We can't just live off people who tip outstanding. We need the people who tip just okay too. For sure. If you don't know how to tip a DoorDash driver, I made a video about it. It's meant to be kind of funny. You can check it out. It's also fairly accurate on how to tip a DoorDash driver. It's kind of repetitive on purpose, but check it out. So how do you get hidden tips then? Is there a strategy behind it? Yes, there is. And I'm gonna give it to you right now because I had one last night, a good one. And here's my strategy in Chesterfield, Missouri, with hidden tips. So there's two places in Chesterfield that consistently have hidden tips. One is Total Wine, right there at Baxter and Clarkson, and the other one is the Cheesecake Factory, which is in Chesterfield Mall. So if you're working during the day, what you want to do is you want to concentrate on Total Wine. So it's right in the middle. Both these places are right in the middle of all those restaurants, all those places. So you're not going to miss out on anything else. So during the day in Chesterfield, and you got to pick two places, one during the day and one at night, or whichever you work, that you've consistently got a hidden tip at, and work and keep working yourself that way. That's why I always work towards Clarkson and 40 in my area. Because that's where, there's a lot of good $2 deliveries there, and there's two places that have consistent hidden tips. So all day during the day when I work, I'm always working towards Total Wine's parking lot. Sometimes though, and you got to watch this a little bit, it's kind of in a goalie, not really, but a little bit. You got to watch, make sure you have a good signal there, because sometimes the app is real iffy anytime you don't have a perfect signal. So you got to be a little careful. You have to just pay attention to that. And two, just because there are hidden tips at Total Wine doesn't mean I take bad delivery out of there. Now Saturday, I had a great day. I had a $26 offer, going 20-something miles, and right at 3 o'clock, and I shot for a hidden tip and didn't get it. I did it because of the items and the time of day. And if I had to do it over again, I wouldn't have done that delivery. That was kind of dumb, but that's a good example of, hey, don't take every delivery out there hoping for a hidden tip. It's still got to pay pretty good to start out, close to $2 a mile, if not $2 a mile. So during the day, I'm always working towards Total Wise parking lot. And then last night, I'll give you an example of how I strategize to get hidden tips. So the first delivery I picked up yesterday is a Thai Swanee delivery. Now there's some hidden tips for them, but it wasn't one. But it went to the Marriott right off of Maryville Center, so I came right back to Clarkson 40. And so here's how I'm hunting a hidden tip, right? What I do when I'm coming off of Clarkson 40 at night, if I don't get a delivery on the way, I go straight to the Cheesecake Factory. I don't pass go. I don't collect $200. I just go straight to the Cheesecake Factory, and I go right by their front door. I'm trying to connect with the algorithm app, however you want to say it. So it says, hey, he's right there. We got to give that Cheesecake Factory delivery to him. Obviously they're going to choose the closest driver. So I pull right by their front door. There's nowhere to park there, so I just roll through and then park right on the other side. So yesterday, I pull in their parking lot, pull it right by their front door. Ding. I get an offer, $9 for 5 miles. Not perfect, but it's 6 items. I'm gonna take that. I'm staring at their front door. I'm gonna take that. It's going to Baldwin, and it ends up going to a beautiful home right off of Clayton Road, which is a good place to end up. Which is another reason to take it. It wasn't going to 109 or any of those places out in the middle of nowhere. Boom! $22.75, baby. $13 hidden tip. Now, did I know I was going to get a $13 hidden tip? No, not at all. Over the last week, since I've been working part-time, have I consistently got hidden tips at that time, at that exact time of day? Yes. Right? So that's what you got to do, people. You got to go to the places and hang out at the places that you consistently get hidden tips. That doesn't mean I take bad deliveries out of there. If that delivery only would have paid $8, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have not have done it. Nope, I would have said decline. And I still might have got a hidden tip, but I'm not gambling like that. It's got to at least be somewhat close to $2, and that was $1.80, as we will call that, close enough. Now, another thing I wanted to talk a little bit about is special instructions. Man, sometimes it's easy to skip over the hidden instructions, and it cost me last night, boy. Cost me my perfect 5.0 rating. I've had a 5.0 rating for a little while now, and I picked up a delivery going to that dump hotel at Conway and Chesterfield Parkway, was it Homewood Suites? It's right in the middle of Chesterfield and Clarkson and 40. It's like a vagabond hotel or whatever you want to call it. People live there, and I'm not making fun of the people or nothing, but it is a wild place in the summertime. I don't know if you've ever delivered there. It's people all over the place. So I get a delivery going there from Mod Pizza. Paid $2 a mile. And it says right on the app, delivers a blah, 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 blah address. I deliver the blah, blah, blah address, takes a picture, make sure that I went to the right place, the whole 9 yards, and then I get a message as I'm at Total Wide, picking up another good delivery. It says, "Hey, you delivered my order to the wrong address. Didn't you look at the special instructions?" Well, most of the time I do, but I didn't. It's just an honest mistake, man. I didn't see it. You know, they had written in the special instructions, and I know that they did because I called the support. You know, hey, I don't really live at 1111. I live there. Now, you can make the case, hey, man, it ain't my fault. They should put the right address in the app. 100% true. But also, you should look at the special instructions. No doubt about it. The other thing that's really important, I was on a stack delivery, Mod Pizza and Dairy Queen, and then they were, Monday's a busy day, maybe the busiest day in Chesterfield. Well documented. I've had some of my best days on Monday. The 2 best days I've ever had have been on Monday. So, I had a stack delivery, and they're sending me other stuff. I mean, I'm pulling up to this hotel, and I'm not using this as an excuse, maybe. And they're sending me another stacked order to go with the Dairy Queen. Pick up here. Do you want to pick up here? And I'm paying attention to that instead of maybe the special instructions. Usually I would have caught it, seen it, and wouldn't have had no issues, but I just didn't. Maybe because I'm tired, who knows? It's just an honest mistake. And, I got dinged. I got a 1 rating on that. So the other thing is items, you got to look at the items. What are you looking for on the items? You're looking to see if there's any drinks. Restaurants will tend to forget drinks sometimes. So you got to look at the items. I'm not saying, most of the time the bags are sealed, right? So there's really nothing you can do about the food in most cases because the bags are sealed, all that. But you can check for drinks. I missed a couple drinks the other day too. I've made 2,000 deliveries. 1,975 of them have went pretty perfect. But I probably have screwed up 25 of them where I missed a drink. Not even 25. Not even 25. Maybe 20. Maybe not even that many. At least 10. I screwed up 2 in 2 days. And part of the reason why might be that I'm tired, but something you got to do. Check the special instructions and check the amount of items. Looking for drinks, really, are extras, and make sure that you get them. Made $135 last night. Can't complain about that. I've got to learn how to turn off the app though and go home. I made that $135 in a little less than 4.5 hours, which is great. Not quite $30 an hour, but close enough. I did at least turn off the app. I had my last delivery was right there at Manchester 141. I turned them off. I did not leave them on going through Fed at all. So my week's off to a great start, baby. My goal, working part-time like this at night, every day by Friday is going to be $100. So I'm already way ahead. So what does that mean for tonight? I started off this video saying that I think tonight could be, if there is going to be a slow day this week, maybe Friday too. Friday might be an iffy day too. But let's just talk about before Thanksgiving right now. Tonight would be the night. So if tonight is slow, I'm going to take advantage of that and go home early. And my goal tonight has got to be at least to make 65. That way I'm averaging 200. And yeah, so what am I going to do when I pull off a Clarkson 40? What am I going to do? To try to get that hidden tip, baby. I'm going to pull right into Cheesecake Factory's parking lot if I don't get it delivered before then. And that's how I'll know if it's busy or not, too. Here's how I know it's busy every day. If I get delivery before I pull off the exit, I know it's busy. If I don't, I pretty much know it's at least going to start out a little slow. Good luck out there, people. Come up with strategies. What have I been working on lately? Because you always got to be picking up something new, too. Orders in the queue. Now, last night, Uber Eats really didn't have anything other than the delivery I took that was worth that I could do anything with. But that's what I'm working on is always having a delivery in the queue when possible. That means, let's say, for instance, I get a delivery in my area going down to Chesterfield Airport Road from Clarkson and 40. What I'm looking for, because DoorDash isn't, even though they did this a little bit last night, I guess they were swamped. They're probably going to wait to send me deliveries down there until after I deliver. Well, Uber Eats isn't. They're gonna be sending me deliveries if they have them the whole time. And what I'm looking for is something that I can pick up after I deliver. Because I've already started that way. I'm, getting close within a couple, 3 minutes of the place. And what I'm looking for is a Uber Eats delivery, a good one. It's gotta be a good one that picks up close to there, where I can just drop off and head straight there, and then that way I don't have to wait for a delivery. I've already got one, and then maybe I'll get a magical delivery from DoorDash to go with it, and I can do what I suggest you never do, and that's double app. Good luck out there, people.